good. All right. Whew, we made it. All right.
Hi, Amy. Hi, Sarah.
Hello.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Hi, Despina.
Hello, hello. Welcome, guys.
There was just an update, so we had a bit of trouble getting on, but we're here now.
Yeah, we're good now.
Thank you so much, Amy. Love the Christmas elf.
Aw, thanks, honey.
Oh, yeah. I should check the sound just in case. Yeah.
Yep, that
All
sounds
good.
good. Perfect. I always say this type of thing happens just so that the people who are supposed to be here can be here.
That's
Why we
right.
start late.
Hi, Meta. Welcome back.
Hello.
Good to see all of you.
Yes, absolutely. Is it busy enough for me to introduce myself?
Yeah, you can get started
All right.
now.
Hello, everybody. My name is Rebecca Dragonheart, and I am a psychic medium. I've been doing my work now for 30 years. Here on my live, we're going to do a Q&A session. So there's a few different ways to get your questions answered. Hit that like button. Every 40,000 likes, we're going to do 5 free questions, and we'll go through how you can get a guaranteed question answered here on the live, okay?
All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. In order to get your questions answered and be put on the list, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings. And as always, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. A $10 donation will get you a guaranteed question answered. $15 will get you 3 questions answered. $25 will get you 5 questions answered. And $50 will get you 10 questions answered. Thank you so much, Amy. Also, as you all know, at the end of the live, we will be doing a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers on this live, and that includes any new subscribers, and a live audience member, as well as a giveaway for a Rebecca Dragonheart original mug. So stick around until the end. Also, this is our last live for a couple weeks, everyone. We will be taking a break for our holidays, but don't worry, we will open the email questions tonight, and they will be on and off between now and when we come back on live after Christmas. But don't worry, we also will still be in touch. All right. Thank you so much, everyone. Wow, thank you, Shanta, for the gifts. You're awesome.
Thank you, honey.
All right, and we can get started here with 5 free questions from the comments, so feel free to start putting in some questions, everyone. All right, our first question here is from Queen K, who says, should I date Rob and give him a chance?
Yes, your guides say that you should.
All right, our next question is from Savannah, who says, does Aiden have genuine feelings for me?
Yeah, I will say this about Aiden, though. There is a little bit of apprehension, so there is a bit of fear there, okay?
All right, our next question here is from Nazan, who says, if Steen comes back, will it be a serious relationship?
No, there's somebody else that's coming in for you, I hear. Yeah, so you have a different relationship that's coming in.
All right, our next question is from Marina, who says, is working as a union rep in my path?
Yes.
All right, and our last free question just for the moment is from Erica, who says, will Michael make things official with me?
So yes, but it feels like there's a bit of time before that happens. So just be patient, okay?
All right. Thank you so much, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
And welcome back. I'm going to go over everything again here if you are just joining us. So if you would like to get your questions answered and be put on the list, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings. And as always, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. A $10 donation will get you a guaranteed question answered. $15 will get you 3 questions answered. $25 will get you 5 questions answered. And $50 will get you 10 questions answered. Also, as you all know, at the end of the live, we will be doing a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers on this live, and that includes any new subscribers, and a live audience member, as well as a giveaway for a Rebecca Dragonheart original mug. So stick around until the end.
Mm-hmm.
And keep on tapping the screen, everyone. Once we make it to 40,000 likes, we will be doing 5 free questions from the comments. Also, this is our last live for a couple of weeks. We will be taking a break for our holidays, but don't worry, we will open the email questions tonight, and they will be on and off between now and when we come back on live after Christmas. Thank you so much, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Shanta. You're awesome. Send some more roses.
Thank you, honey.
All right, so let's go to our list here.
Okay.
Our first question is from Veronica Gomez.
Hey,
Hello,
honey.
Veronica. Welcome back. All right, Veronica's first question is, my left leg hurts a lot. I can barely lift it up. They did an x-ray a while back and nothing showed. What's wrong with it?
So it does feel like it's a circulation issue, honey. I would say x-ray is not necessarily going to help you in locating the issue. It really does feel like it's a circulation thing. So I would get them to do, if they can do a different kind of test, just to see what your circulation levels are on your leg. It really sucks. I do hear keeping it elevated will help. And unfortunately, you have a sitting job, but if you can get up and walk around a little bit more during your day, will help with getting the circulation going in the leg.
All right, her next question is, Alfredo was complaining of some pain when he walks. Should we be concerned?
It feels like it's not anything like serious for him. Not used to being on his feet is what I'm hearing.
All right, her next question is, anything my guys want me to know?
I would say for you more than anything, you know what? Take this next month to take all of December to yourself. Really take care of you. Don't worry so much about what's happening with other people, especially with people that are no longer immediately part of your life, if you know who I'm talking about, and take care of yourself during this time.
All right. Her next question is, my sister wants to do an early Christmas celebration with my mom. Will this happen?
So, I get a little bit of resistance. I think it's a good idea. I just feel like it might not be in the right timing. So if you're going to do it, I would do it sooner rather than later.
All right, and Veronica's last question is, will Alfredo become permanent and stay at Walmart until we move, or will he get another job?
No, he'll stay at Walmart until you guys are in your new area. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much, Veronica.
Yeah.
That's it for her.
Okay.
And thank you so much, Carolyn and Amanda, for the gifts. You guys are awesome.
Thank you so much, guys.
All right, our next question here is from Michelle Placencia.
Hey,
Hello,
honey.
Michelle. Welcome back. She gets 10 questions.
Nice. All
Yay!
right.
Thank you so much.
That's good.
All right, give me 1 second here. All right, Michelle's first question. She says, you mentioned in the last live that Fernando will be making it up come around March and things will shift in a big way. Honestly, that brought tears to my eyes because that's what I've been hoping for a long time. What brings about this shift?
So, it's really just about time and also having this recognition that you've always been there. You've always been the one that he can fall back on. So it really is just the time that's passed and you're still around.
All right, Michelle's next question is, the fact that I have stepped back since the Thanksgiving text, has that impacted how he feels about me since I haven't reached out at all?
It doesn't impact how he feels about you, but it definitely does impact the not feeling you around and the loss of you. So it was a good thing, even though it was hard. I know it was really hard for you, but it really does have it has a reaction. We'll just say it like that. It gets a reaction from him. So it was the right thing to do. Yeah.
All right. Her next question here is this no contact period really needed for us?
Yes. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, just for clarification, it's best that I just let him reach out first?
So they don't say that you have to wait for him to reach out. It's just that there needs to be a little bit more time before you do reach out. So if you find yourself unable to hold off, let's say maybe another week, check in, ask your guides to give you a sign when it is okay. That will be the best time for you to reach out is when they say. So I would say not yet. Definitely hold back as much as you can. And it will be hard for you because you are the type that just wants to break the ice and make things work. But they do tell you to hold off. It doesn't feel like he's going to come around right away. So you may have to wait a bit. If you can't handle it, I don't get that you can't reach out. It's just wait a bit of time, okay? To make sure there's time in between.
All right. Her next question is, will he reach out through text or phone call?
I hear it will be through text first, but you will talk on the phone. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, I've asked before about New Year's Eve and us seeing each other then. Is that still happening?
It does feel like you will see him during the holidays. So yeah, I do hear you will. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, what can I work through so I can clear the energy and get Fernando and I on track?
So you don't have to worry so much about him. It's about yourself and being open and receptive and relaxed. That's the biggest thing is when you think about the relationship or you think about the connection, you want to feel relaxed. It's okay to be excited, but not stressed, not anxious, not worried. So you want to feel relaxed and I mean, excited is okay, but really they want you to have a nice calm energy about it. That's what he needs more than anything.
All right. Her next question is, how is 2024 looking like for me?
So 2024 is definitely a good year for you. A lot of things will change. It does feel like there are some things you're going to let go of in 2024 that are no longer serving you. So it's things that have been holding you back. And I do see a new career path or a new career choice. Something is changing around work for you.
All right. Her next question is, once I graduate with my master's in literature, do you see me finding a teaching job at community college and also still advancing where I am?
So I do hear that there is teaching in your future. I'm not necessarily hearing advancing where you are, or there's something about where you are that's changing. Okay. So there is a big change coming work wise. That's the biggest thing that they say.
All right. And her last question is, once Fernando reaches out, what is the best way for me to respond? I guess because I want him to understand how the silence hurt my feelings and I'm not here just to be here. I
Right.
guess advice on boundaries, but I don't want to push him away. Thank you
Right.
so much. I hope that when you start lives back up again, I come back with great news on the situation with Fernando and I.
You will. You will. So it's very important that when he does reach out to you, that you're not, how do I put this? We don't want to be lashing out at him. We don't want to get angry at him, but we do want to explain our position. So you want to say to him, listen, I'm not saying this because I'm angry, but I am affected. So there's certain ways we can use our words, right? So I'm affected by the fact that you pulled back your energy and that you weren't engaging and that you were ignoring me. And I just want you to know that I would like us to have communication on a regular basis and I don't want that to happen again. So just be very logical about it, I guess the best way to put it, more that way, and not so emotional about it because he doesn't handle emotions well. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
That is it for Michelle.
Okay.
You're awesome.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And we have been joined by a few more people here, so
Okay.
I'm just going to quickly go over everything again.
Sounds good.
All right, so hello, welcome, and welcome back. In order to get your questions answered and be put on the list, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings. And as always, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. And this is our last live for a couple of weeks, everyone. We will be taking a break for our holidays. But don't worry, we will open the email questions tonight, and they will be on and off between now and when we come back on live after Christmas. Thank you so much, everyone. Also, keep on tapping the screen, everybody. Once we make it to 40,000 likes, we will be doing 5 free questions from the comments. I'm sure we can get there in no time.
Definitely.
All right. Thank you so much, Rosa. She says, happy birthday, ladies.
Aw, thanks. Thank you for remembering.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's Bee's birthday tomorrow and mine on Wednesday. So
Also, thank you so much, Shay Mitchell, for the roses. Or sorry, Shay Michelle. Thank you for the roses.
thank you.
All right, back to our list here.
Yeah.
Our next question is from Sarah Miller. Welcome
Hey
back.
again.
Sarah gets 3 questions.
Sounds good.
Her first question is the marriage coaching program I'm currently in going to help my marriage? Not sure if it pushes things the wrong way for us or if it's just me being hesitant that I'm thinking this.
So it doesn't push things the wrong way. It definitely will help to open you up in a way that's different from before. So I hear that it is beneficial for you more so. Yeah, it's more beneficial for you is what they say.
All right, Sarah's next question is, if I send Zach a message today, will it be received well?
I hear that not today. It feels like Zach is shut down today. So he does feel like he's not in a good place for whatever reason. I would say give it a couple of days and then you can send a message. I wouldn't do it today. Yeah.
All right. And Sarah's last question is, you mentioned it would be a male energy that Zach would talk to.
Mhm.
Is this someone I know? Can you give more detail of who this male is? Enjoy your time off, ladies. It's much deserved.
Thank you. It doesn't feel like somebody that you know. It feels like somebody who is just like almost like a conscience for him. So somebody that he talks to, he confides in. I feel like it might be a work person who has a different perspective, different from what Zach believes and understands about life. And that's why it has such an effect.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question here is from Poonam K.
Hey,
Hello,
honey.
Poonam. Welcome back. Who gets 3 questions.
Sounds good.
Poonam's first question here is, hi, Rebecca.
Hi.
We are going to miss you a whole month. She says, I'm going to get infusion for iron since my ferritin is low. Will I be better, and why is it getting low?
Okay, so it's an absorption issue is what they're saying. So I'm not sure what you need exactly. Maybe talk to the doctor about this, but whatever it is you eat iron wise, it's not absorbing into your body and it feels like you need something else to help you absorb it. So talk to the doctor about that and just see what they can help you with that. Just to help your body actually be able to take from what iron you are taking in. So yeah, you will get better, I hear. So it is something that is fixable. It just is an absorption issue. So your body is not taking in as much iron as it needs. It doesn't matter how much, like it seems like you could eat lots and lots and lots and lots and lots, and it just seems like your body's not absorbing it the way that it normally should.
All right, Poonam's next question is, my son is having too many anger issues. Will he get better next year? Any suggestions from my guides?
So I hear he will get better. A big part of it is that he has this, we've talked about it before. He has this need to grow up faster than what you want. And so he can feel you trying to keep him a kid and he's like, I'm ready to grow up. So we have to kind of ease up a little, and it's not always easy as a parent, but allow him to make his mistakes. I think for you, it'll be easier on you if you don't need to micromanage him, if you know what I mean. So you don't need to be checking in. And I know it's hard for you because you are very concerned for him, but it really, you have to let go of the reins a little bit so that he can make some mistakes. You've raised him well, honey, and it will help him to feel better towards you.
All right, and Poonam's last question is, do you see him going to Canada with cousins at the end of December since waiting for his passport?
I do hear that it will be yes. Yeah, I do hear yes for that.
All right. Thank you so much, Poonam.
Yeah.
That's it for her.
All right.
All right, I'm going to go over our list here, everyone. So if you have donated to be on the list, just keep your ears open for your names. All right, next up on our list here is Jill Roche, then Diane Robles, then BP, then Shanta R. Then we have Erin Early, then Marianne Piruccio. After Marianne is Tiffany Soto, then Despina Cianao, then Angelica Y, then Terry B, then Jennifer L, then Sarika Oad, then Ishu Kaur, then Amanda S, then Yiana Agelo, then Sarah Watson, then Ariel Luntjens, then Diana R, then Rosa Liscano, then Crystal Emite, then Marina Duarte. And that is it for now. Thank you so much, everyone. And if you would like to get on that list that I just read and get your questions answered, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings. And as always, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. And this is our last live for a couple of weeks, everyone. We will be taking a break for our holidays, but don't worry, we will open the email questions tonight, and they will be on and off between now and when we come back on live after Christmas. We will be in touch. Thank you so much, everyone. All right. Yes, Poonam, we just read your questions. If you need to go get your timestamp, just head over to the live support, okay? All right. Our next question here is from Jill Roche. Hello, Jill. Welcome back.
Hi.
All right. Jill gets 3 questions here.
All right.
Her first question is, how will my work holiday season go?
Busy is what I hear. There's a lot to juggle. They tell you take it one task at a time, and you can't do it all at once. So one thing at a time. Prioritize what you need. Okay. Yeah.
All right. Jill's next question is, what can I do to help myself be prepared for my new love?
So what I see right away with you is just some heart healing. It does feel like you have some leftover we'll say relationship trauma. So get into a nice deep meditation, ask your subconscious mind to show you what you still need to work on, what you still need to heal, but it is the heart chakra. So working there, start there. Okay.
All right. Jill's next question is general for the upcoming year.
Yeah. So with 2024, it does look like it's going to be a bit of an uphill energy. So you are working a little harder in the beginning part of the year. It doesn't feel like things are working out as smoothly as the later half of the year. So it does feel like the first 4 months are really tough. There's a bit of pushback. Your guides really want to change trajectory. So they do want you to shift into something new, especially when it comes to how you're, basically you're bringing in your money. So it does feel like there's going to be some kind of a change around work for you. And it is a little bit tough at the first part of the year, but it does get better I hear, by May, things improve really well. So you have a lot of good things to look forward to. It just starts in May, not right at the beginning of the year. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Jill. That's it for her.
Okay.
And thank you, Poonam, for the rose.
Thank you, honey.
Our next question here is from Diane Robles.
Hi,
Hello,
Diane.
Diane. Welcome back. Diane gets 5 questions.
Okay.
Her first question is, still no word or anything from Mike. He hasn't looked at my social medias. When will he?
So I would say relax. Don't worry. He will look at them. It does feel like it'll be around January. So I do see that he is taking a break, honey. He is pulling back his energy. It is typical of him though. So it will be all kind of negated after he does start looking at your stuff. It looks like in January, he's really going to be watching you a lot.
All right. Her next question is, when will I hear contact from Mike?
I do hear that he'll talk to you. It does feel like there is a potential for him to talk to you before Christmas, but at this energy where you're at and where he's at, it does feel like you're holding off or you're pushing off. Let's say pushing him a little bit. He can really feel when you are pulling too much. And so I would say pull back your energy and allow him to come to you instead of trying to force him to come to you. It's a very different feeling. He is very energy sensitive, even if he doesn't realize it. And so when you're a little too overwhelming for him, he pulls back. So I would pull your energy back a little bit. I do hear that you could have him contact before Christmas. But at this energy where you're at right now, it does feel like in the new year.
All right, Diane's next question is Mike done with me? We haven't talked in a month or 2. I don't want this connection to be over, but I have no other way to contact him.
Yeah.
I would like for him to reach out.
Yeah. I don't hear that it's completely shut. So this is kind of something he does. So he does this like disappearing act and then comes back and disappears and comes back. This is his personality trait is what I hear. It doesn't feel like it's completely done. So I would say, no, it's not completely done.
All right. Her next question is, do you still see a connection for him and I?
Yes.
And Diane's last question is, does Mike still have feelings for me? Even after no contact, I want to know how he feels and if I should not give up.
He still has feelings for you, honey. Again, he got a little overwhelmed. He could feel that the relationship was getting a little too much for him. And that's really what it comes down to, is just not quite ready, not at the same place as you are. You are so ready to be in like an open relationship with full communication, full connection, full commitment. He's not there yet. It's going to take him a lot more time to get there. So just be prepared for that is what you're looking to have in your experience with him when he does come back around. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much, Diane. That's it for him.
Okay.
Sorry for her. Because I read him at the same time.
Yeah.
That I said her.
That's all good.
All right. And thank you so much, Melissa, for the hand heart.
Aw, thank you, honey.
All right. Our next question here is from BP.
Hey,
Hello.
honey.
Welcome back. Who gets 5 questions.
Okay.
BP's first question here is, what are we going to do without you two? Happy early birthday to you both.
Aw,
Thank you so
you.
much. She says, will December still be okay with James and I without any distractions?
Yes. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, I doubt he is aware of my birthday this month because we were separated last year in December.
Mhm.
If I mention to him when it is, will he acknowledge it on my birthday, like call, or will he forget?
No, he'll acknowledge. I would let him know. Ask him if he's free for your birthday. There's no harm in that, right?
All right. Her next question is, what do my guides say in regards to my personal life or relationships? Or what do they see me struggling with? I'm trying to be a better person for myself and others, so much so I cry when writing this.
Aw, honey. I will say this. You are a wonderful person. And I mean, you're a giver. That is the biggest thing about you that stands out is that you would give the shirt off your back to a perfect stranger. So I would say the thing you have to work on is your self-love more than anything. Who you are and honoring the person that you are, seeing you for who you really are, seeing you how others see you. That is the thing that I hear from your guides that you need to work on more. So
All right.
loving yourself.
Her next question is, I feel/know the universe is telling me James and I will be okay. They send me synchronizations, especially his phone number, but with only 3 digits. Well, the other day a lady was checking out and her total was the last 4 of James's number. I just laughed like your funny spirit, lol. So just a general about that, I
Yeah.
guess.
So I will say absolutely that they are giving you that synchronicity. They're giving you that sign. They're giving you the validation. You've asked for it. So that's exactly what they're doing. And numbers are so easy for our guides to use and the universe to show us things. So it's great that you're paying attention. Yeah.
All right. And her last question is, he called and is on the way for a visit.
Yay.
Will there be more visits? I will
Yes.
miss you too.
Yes. Yes, there will be. Yay. I'm happy for you, honey.
All right. Thank you so much. And happy early birthday to you as
Yes,
well.
you too. Have a wonderful birthday, honey.
All right. Our next question here is from Shanta R. Hello,
Hey,
Shanta,
Shanta.
who gets 5 questions.
All right.
Shanta's first question here is, what's coming up for me in December in my personal life?
Okay, so there's a female energy that's coming around. Does feel like this is part of your soul family. So this is somebody significant. Your guides do really recommend or do really urge for you to get out of the house. Don't hermit. Sometimes you want to do that, especially during this time of the year because there's a lot of energy around. But I hear get out of the house. So they're really encouraging that. This female energy is going to be a part of your life long term. So this is somebody who's going to be around for a long time out here, but they're part of your soul family. This is like sister energy kind of thing. So this is somebody you'll be able to confide in, you'll be able to open up with, and truly be friends with in a very strong, loving, caring way.
All right. Shanta's next question is, I'm finding it hard to let go. How should I proceed going forward with Alexander? What direction is in my highest good?
So I think the most important thing, honey, to know is you're both on different energies, different paths. The best way for you to proceed is to really focus on what you need for your future and not focus on it being in a partnership or like 2 of you. It's more about you. So what are your goals? What are your aspirations? What are you claiming for 2024? And focus on that. And when the time is right, the right person is coming in, is what I hear. Okay.
All right. Her next question is, what do my guides say is the reason for my sadness lately? And any advice, please?
Yeah, so it is a lot to do with your empathic ability. So being really sensitive to those around you, it really feels like you pick up on a lot of, there are some people who have depression that are around you. And so you're picking up on that energy. I would say, ask yourself when you're feeling it, where is it coming from? Is this me? Is this somebody else? And if it is somebody else, who is it? And let your subconscious, let your intuitive self come in and say who it is. So whoever you hear is the person that you're feeling. Okay. You kind of got to practice that, but I would say the easiest thing for you to do is amethyst would help, and tourmaline I hear. Okay. So get some amethyst and tourmaline. You could do it in bracelet form if you want, and just wear that I hear on the right side of your body.
All right. Her next question is, any quick highlights of what will 2024 bring me?
So yeah, so I mean, so they're talking about your finances. It does look like there's a big improvement there. I do see, again, there's a lot of connections. It feels like you have new people coming into your life and you're kind of letting go of things that you've been tethered to. So it feels like old people are kind of walking out and making room for something new. I do hear also that there will be some kind of education or certification that you're taking. So there's some schooling that you'll be taking. It's not traditional. So they're not showing me you sitting in a classroom like college or anything like that, but it is some kind of a course that you will be taking. At the end, you get a certificate because they're showing me you getting a stamp. So yeah.
All right. Her next, Shanta's last question here is, how are the cancer treatments for Alex's dad looking?
Promising, I hear. So it does look like things are improving. It doesn't feel like it's going to completely go, but it does feel like it is going to help or prolong things. Okay.
All right. Okay. Thank you so much, Shanta. That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question here is from Erin Early.
Hey,
hello, Erin. Welcome back. Who gets 3 questions?
Sounds good.
Aaron's first question here is, Kenny and Mai's relationship has been going well, it seems. Why am I having anxiety about it? I feel like we should have a talk about it, but then wonder if it's just in my head.
It feels like for you, this kind of marks the time where things turn on you in relationships. So I think that's what you're picking up on is what they're telling me. So there's no harm in you having a conversation. It does feel like it is just genuinely coming from your anxiety, not from anything that is happening in the situation with you guys. Okay. So he does feel open to you, honey.
All right, her next question is past life, please.
Okay, so right away they show me it looks like it's Egypt. It looks like there's like a I think it's Egypt because the plant life and things like that looks like it's Egypt. Right along the water I'm hearing it does feel like you've had more than one life in Egypt is what they're saying. So you've been there more than once. It does feel like a place that is very comforting for you. You didn't have a lot, but you weren't impoverished. So you had more than say the average person. You were taken care of. You weren't lavished. So you were kind of a middle class kind of a thing in a different way. It's not like middle class is today. It's very different, but you were taken care of, I hear. And so it does feel like you had connection to somebody who had a lot. And so they kind of shared it. It feels like with you and others is what it feels like. So you were, I guess I would say a mistress of somebody is what it feels like. You did have a family though. So it was okay, but you were kind of kept outside of things. So you weren't known to many people. There was a small group of people who knew about you, but you had a good life, I hear. It felt like you weren't impoverished, which is nice in that time, but you do feel like you were a mistress for somebody and you were very much in love, I hear.
All right, and Aaron's last question is general for the week.
Well, this week seems pretty similar to what you've been going through. I don't see a big shift happening. I don't see anything huge happening. I will say it does feel like there's going to be a lot of things you have to get done, but don't overstress or don't burn the candle on both ends. Don't take your work home is one of the things that they're really stressing. So, tackle things as they come up as you can. Okay.
All right, thank you so much, Aaron.
Yeah.
That's it for her. All right, I'm just going to quickly go over everything again
Okay.
here. So hello, welcome and welcome back, everyone. First things first, make sure you are tapping that screen. At 40,000 likes, we will be doing 5 free questions from the comments. And we are more than halfway there.
Wow.
We can totally get there in no time. All right, and in order to get your questions answered and be put on the list, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings. And as always, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. This is our last live for a couple of weeks. We will be taking a break for our holidays. But don't worry, we will open the email questions tonight, and they will be on and off between now and when we come back on live after Christmas. We will be in touch. Thank you so much, everyone. All right, our next question here on our list is from Marianne Pieruccio. Marianne gets 10 questions.
Wow.
Thank you so
All right.
much. All right, Marianne's first question is, will I be hearing from Jonathan and when?
So I hear yes. It does feel like you will hear from him during this month, but it's very minimal is what I hear. It feels like more around the end of January, beginning of February is when there's more communication. So it's very small communication in December, but big communication end of January, February.
All right, Marianne's next question is, does he have the same love for me that I have for him? Is he in love with me?
No, it's different. You have a much bigger heart. You are definitely much more in touch with your feelings. So you are way more open. There is definitely strong feelings. There's definitely love. Not as infatuated. You're more infatuated with him, but that is just because you are so open to being in love and loving.
All right, her next question is, will he be leaving his wife to be with me?
I don't hear that happening anytime soon. It feels like this is going to be it's a long road is what I hear. He will be with his wife for the next 2 years, I hear. So it will be a relationship that he's with and on track with for about 2 years.
All right, her next question is, do we have a future together as a committed and public relationship? Sorry, excuse me.
You can have this experience with him, yes, but not again, it's still 2 years away.
All right, her next question is, what is he thinking and feeling about our current separation, no contact situation, and our last conversation?
Yeah, very upset, I hear. Definitely didn't like the outcome of the conversation. Would have rather things stayed the same, is what I hear.
All right, her next question is, how does he feel regarding our business partnership and the future of that?
I hear that he's confident it'll be okay. So, you're stable and definitely somebody who can be trusted, and he knows that.
All right, her next question is, my job is ending in early spring. What do you see for me career-wise when my company closes?
So it does feel like there's going to be an opportunity that comes up right just like weeks before the company ends and closes its doors. So you will be fine. It looks like you're going to do similar work as to what you're already doing. And it feels to me like it's just going to kind of come up in conversation with others, and you'll be told about it, is what they're saying.
All right, her next question is, my dad passed in 2022. What are the signs that he shows me he's with me?
He has two birds that he shows you. So it's him and somebody else who is crossed over, is what I hear. So two birds, usually you'll see them two birds at the same time. I also do hear that he leaves you coins as well. And he says that he does play sometimes with the electricity in your space. So sometimes the lights will flicker, or sometimes the sound will go staticky. Sometimes he'll make your phone freeze, that type of thing.
All right, her next question is, what does my dad think about my relationship with Jonathan? Does he have messages for me regarding him?
So he would rather it be something different. He would rather you have somebody who is more open to you and capable of being the true person that you need. He sees why, though. He says that he genuinely sees what you see there, and he understands that aspect of it, but he really does wish that you could find something that's more in alignment for you now, instead of having to wait. He sees the pain it puts you through.
All right, and her last question is, what does 2024 have in store for me? Will I be living on my own in my own place?
So it does look like you will get there. That doesn't feel like it's going to happen till around May, though. So things shift ultimately by May for you. I do hear that the year is not a bad year at all. It feels to me like things start to kind of stabilize. It does feel like you need to get out with people. Try not to stay inside. Try not to be hermiting too much. It feels like you need to get out with people so that you can just start to really find yourself. This year is more important about finding who you are, and really being more about who you are and who you have been in the past, because it feels like you're not the same person that you have been. And so your guides really do emphasize getting out and being with the people that you know and care about, so that you can re-find yourself. Okay, so that's really what this year is about for you, is finding yourself.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for Marianne.
All right. Thank you, honey.
All right, and there is about 10 minutes left to donate, everyone. 10 more minutes left to get on the list. So if you would like to get on the list and get your questions answered, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings. And as always, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. And this is our last live for a couple of weeks, everyone, so we will be taking a break for our holidays. But don't worry, we will open the email questions tonight, and they will be on and off between now and when we come back on live after Christmas. Thank you so much, everyone. All right, our next question here is from Tiffany Soto.
Hey,
Hello,
honey.
Tiffany, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Tiffany's first question is, hi again. I'm so glad you told me that it's not my fault. I was stressed about it. She as well got offended that I said she was insecure about it. How can I break it down to her without her trying to be offended about it?
I think it's important to ask her why she feels the way that she does. Really make it about her, so she can identify it for herself. Because at this moment, she's putting the blame outside. So have her think about it. Why do you feel that way? Why are you feeling insecure? What is it that you feel has happened that should make you feel that way? Okay, so make it about her.
All right, Tiffany's next question is, should I still wait until Rylan makes the move?
Yes.
All right, and Tiffany's last question is, she says, donate. Happy holidays and enjoy your guys' holiday break. Thank you so much, Tiffany. All right, let's give Tiffany a big thank you. She's giving away her last question to one of you in the comments.
Woo-hoo.
All right, the first one that I see here is from April. April says, "Does Steve think of me like I think of him?"
Yes, there is definitely similarities in the way that you guys feel about each other. Yes.
All right.
Mhm.
Thank you so much. Thank
Yeah.
you, Tiffany, for
Thanks,
giving
Tiff.
away that question.
Hmm.
And we are super close to our like goal, everyone. Keep on tapping the screen. And once we make it to 40,000 likes, we will be doing 5 free questions from the comments. Also, thank you so much, Marnie, for the hand heart.
Aw, thank you, honey.
All right. Our next question here is from Despina Cianao.
Hey,
Hello,
Despina.
Despina, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Despina's first question here is, "Hello, my lovely ladies. I would like to ask when Lucan will reach out to me. His birthday's in a few days. Is it best not to message?"
No, I would message. I would totally message for his birthday. It's like an open door policy. Anybody's allowed to message on birthdays, right? So I would definitely. They say do it. Do it. I do hear that the two of you will talk within the next couple of weeks here, so it does feel like it'll be a pretty meaningful conversation. Yeah.
All right. Despina's next question is, "Could you please let me know something important about my last previous life?"
Yeah. Okay. So it does feel like you had, so it was you and here 2 sisters. Your mother died during childbirth, it looks like, and you were raised by your, well, they say your aunt actually, but your dad was around, but your aunt is the one that came and was taking care of you guys and helping you to be raised, is what I hear. So she came and lived with you after your mom passed away. Um, it does feel like it was. I hear it's like a different language. I think it might be German. So it might have been either Germany or like around that area is what they're showing me. You didn't have much to do with your dad, as I hear. It really was about your aunt. Your aunt is the one that came in and kind of saved the day. He was a business person. It was very cold, is what they're saying. And when he was warmer when your mom was around, but once she passed away, he just kind of um not turned his back on you guys, but he turned his back on raising you. He definitely financially took care of you guys, made sure you had everything that you needed, but emotionally was not available, is what they say. So you were really close with your aunt. All of you were. Yeah. And it was I think that for you was the hardest thing. And you did carry forward that energy in the sense that you have a hard time emotionally with certain types of people that remind you of this personality. So strong-minded business person, was money oriented, that type of thing. Yeah, it was a hard life for you.
All right. And Despina's last question is, "Message from my guides, please."
Yeah, honey, you are a very sensitive soul. They really do recommend you get out in nature. So I know it's hard because it's cold right now, but getting out and being one with the forest is a very important thing. I hear also water is very significant for you, honey. So if you can even just take a walk down by, you know, running river or something, it would be very beneficial for you. It just helps to recharge you and it helps you to be one with your thoughts. So it allows your thoughts to come through and allows your guides to come through as well. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Despina. That's it for her.
Okay.
Right, there is 5 minutes left to donate, everyone. 5 more minutes left to get on the list. So if you would like to get on the list, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings. And as always, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. This is our last live for a couple of weeks, so we will be taking a break for our holidays. But don't worry, we will open the email questions tonight, and they will be on and off between now and when we come back on live after Christmas. And again, there is 5 minutes left to get on our list, everyone. 5 more minutes left. All right. And I'm going to quickly go over our list here. So if you have donated to be on the list, just keep your ears open for your names. All right, next up on our list is Angelica Y, then Terry B, then Jennifer L, then Sarika Oad, then Ishukaur, then Amanda S, then Yana Agelo, then Sarah Watson, then Ariel Luntjens, then Diana R, then Rosa Lascano, then Yana Agelo, then Crystal Emite, then Marina Duarte, then Olia Walsh, then April Ashley, then Lauren Wallace, then we have Janet Melendres, then Mikia Edmonton, then Karen Methner, then Poonam Kangura, then Melissa C., then Anna Abatino, then Tan C., then Vanessa G., then Tara Brown, then Claudia O., and that is it for now. Thank you so much, everyone. And thank you so much for that gift, Veronica. That was so much fun.
Thank you so much,
it was
honey.
raining gold.
Nice. Oh, I like that one. Yeah.
All right. And again, there's about 5 minutes left to get on that list, everyone. 5 more minutes left. All right. Our next question here is from Angelica Y. Hello, Angelica.
Hello, honey.
Angelica says, is Guy back together with Sandra? Are they on that path?
No, not that I hear. No.
All right. Thank you. Our next question is from Terry B. Hello,
Hey,
Terry, who gets 5 questions.
All right.
Terry's first question is, I will miss you. So, is there anything my guides are trying to tell me?
Well, I mean, they're always talking to you. It's very busy around you, is what I hear. I would say for you more than anything, don't forget about yourself in all that you do. Okay, so the biggest message that they're telling you is to make sure that you are taking care of yourself during this time, because there is a lot that's happening around you, and it can bog you down. It can get in the way of you being able to hear them and act on some of the information that they're giving you. Okay, so just make sure that at the end of the day, you're clearing away the energy of like your family, the people you're taking care of, and others that are around you. Okay.
All right, Terry's next question is, so Bill and Gay seem to be doing great. No signs of going to the other side. What do you get?
I mean, they're doing okay right now, but they will go downhill at different times, is what I hear. Yeah.
All right, her next question is, please, how is my mom doing? I will go home before she leaves this earth, right?
Yes, you
Any idea when?
Yeah. She still has a couple of years, I hear, so it feels like she'll be around for a bit longer. You'll see her before she goes.
All right, her next question is, what's going to happen for my highest good in December?
Not much changes or happens in December. It feels like it's similar to what you have now. I think more than anything, we have to learn to practice taking care of ourselves as well as others, not just all of the energy going outside. It doesn't feel like there's big changes happening for December, okay? But enjoy your holidays.
All right, and Terry's last question is, do you have any idea the name of the man I will meet?
They don't give me his full name. No, I don't get a name for him. M, but I hear it's his last name. So his last name starts with an M. McCartney, I think, is what I heard. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much, Terry. That's it for her.
Okay.
And thank you so much, Amy, for the elf.
Oh, thanks, honey.
All right. Our next question here is from Jennifer L. Hello, she wanted to screen record. So,
Okay.
Jennifer, it's time to get ready to screen record. She gets 1 question, it looks like.
Okay.
She says ready. Perfect.
Uh-huh.
All right. Jennifer's first question here, she says, hello, ladies.
Hi.
I sent Brett a text. What did he think about it? And will he show up January 11th, 2024? I've sent dates. He hasn't shown up. Not sure why or if he's disappointed in me for sending them.
No, he's not disappointed in you. I do hear, yeah, they say that there is a slight chance that he'll show up. So I'm getting more of a no than a yes. So I hear to prepare yourself, okay? Yeah, it doesn't feel like he will show up, unfortunately. Sorry, honey.
All right. Her next question is, she actually gets 3.
Okay.
Her next question is, how does Brett feel about his home life? Is he truly happy with her and loves her? Does she suspect anything between us?
No, she doesn't. He does love her. He isn't in love with her. Obligation is what I hear. So it really feels like I'm there out of obligation. Yeah, it's an obligatory thing.
All right. And her last question is my intuition correct that I keep seeing me and Brett being fully together when we're old and gray? Are we healing each other to be with each other in the future? I've been manifesting the positive with me and Brett for our future. I hope it's working. Thank you so much, ladies.
Yes, of course it is. So I do hear that there is a future for you guys. It's just not right now. So he will be a free agent at some point in the near future. It does look like it will happen within the next couple of years, but it's not happening quickly for you. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much. That is it for her.
Okay.
All right. And we just made it to 40,000 likes. Great job, everyone.
job.
You guys did such a good job.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh, thank you so much. I didn't see the name of who just followed.
Oh.
Cecily, thank you so much for following.
Welcome.
I caught it just before it went away.
Before it went away. Good. All right.
All right. And I will say it is now time for our button to be closed. So we will be closing our list now, everyone. Thank you so much to everyone who's donated so far. Don't worry, you will all still be answered before the live ends. And email questions will be available through the link in the bio if any of you want to get your questions answered that way. Those are not answered on the live, they're answered by email. And again, you can get those through the link in the bio. And now it is time for 5 free questions! Yay! Great job, everyone.
Love it. You guys did that so fast.
All right. Our first free question here is from Kyla, who says, "Will Aaron reach out to me?"
I hear yes. Yeah.
All right. Our next question is from Amy. Thank you for all the gifts, Amy.
Yes,
she says,
thank you.
"When Scott contacts me this month, if the energy hasn't changed, will it be a text or a call?"
It will be via text, I hear. Yeah.
All right. Our next question is from Karen Methner. Welcome back. Who says, "Will things go a little smoother for 2024?"
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you had a bumpy ride, hey? It does look much more improved in 2024 for you, yes.
All right. Our next question is from Simone, who says, "When do you see my clients picking up?"
It looks like you're going to have some shift. So it's around, I hear more March, but you'll be okay. I hear it is stabilized. It's going to pick up during March is what I hear.
All right. And our last free question, just for the moment, is from Marnie, who says, "What do you see for my career in 2024?"
Okay, so it looks like you're going to be going back to school. It has something to do with nursing is what I'm hearing. Okay, honey, but it looks like you have to go back to school.
All right. Thank you so much. And thank you for all of the gifts, Marnie, as well.
Yeah, thank you.
Also, thank you, Amy, for the roses and the
Aw.
elves.
Thanks, guys.
All right. That is it for our free questions for now, everyone. But keep on tapping the screen. And once we make it to 80,000 likes, we will do another 5 free
That's
questions from
right.
the comments. Thank you again so much, everyone.
Yes.
And remember, our list is now closed for this live, so we're not going to be taking any more new donation questions to be added to the list. We'll just be finishing off everyone who has already donated. But email questions are available through the link in the bio if any of you want to get your questions answered that way. All right. Thank you so much, everyone. Our next question here, back to our list, is from Sarika Oad. Welcome back,
Hello, Sarika.
who gets 3 questions.
Sounds good.
Sarika's first question here is, "How will my mental and physical health in 2024 be? I feel depressed, sad, and am I going to get better?"
You will, honey. It does look like it's going to be closer to the summertime. I hear you do suffer from seasonal depression. So when the seasons turn, it really does affect you and it impacts you a lot. So if you can, try just visualization techniques, meditation, and visualizing yourself, at the beach or walking along the shoreline or walking through the forest, however you can do it and whatever you can do to help just kind of get yourself out of that seasonal depression. Okay. You will have a much better 2024, but it just comes in cycles is what I hear. So you will still always be affected, unfortunately, when the winter comes.
All right. Sarika's next question is, "When will I move on with my life and forgive myself and ex-husband? Does he regret what he did to me? Will he get his karma? I don't wish him the bad, but my heart pains."
Karma, there's always balance, honey. Okay. So there's always going to be balance and he definitely will get his balance. You will find your happiness again. It looks like you feel more like yourself in about, it's 2 years away where you feel like you, but you haven't felt like you for a really long time. So 2 years is not as long as it feels or like as it seems. Okay. It's baby steps. Every day, do something nice for yourself. Okay. Whether it's, just having a nice hot shower or whether you take yourself to the spa or if you go for a nice walk, whatever it is, do something nice every day for yourself.
All right. And her last question is, "Do you see anything happening between me and Tom?"
Yeah, actually, they do say that there is an energy there for the two of you. It does feel like you are ready, but take it slow. So don't rush it, is what I hear. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much, Sarika. That's it for her.
All right.
And thank you so much, Betlin, for the rose.
Thank you, honey.
All right, our next question here is from Ishu Kaur. Hello,
Hi,
Ishu,
Ishu.
who gets 3 questions.
Perfect.
Her first question here is, you said Harmon will unblock me and things will be all right. Nothing is happening. What is going on?
It looks like it's still going to happen. Just give it some time. It feels like some time has to happen between the two of you before you can reconnect anyways. So just give it some time. I do hear you'll still be unblocked. It's not a forever thing.
All right, her next question is, I really need Harmon in my life. What should I do to get him to talk to me?
So be patient. It's really important that you don't pull too hard. Harmon's not ready. And so when you push your expectations, it can slow the momentum of things happening. Okay. So just be open and receptive. And, the easiest way to communicate energetically is as you're going to sleep, tell them that you want them to communicate with you and that you're, wanting a connection. So as you're going to sleep, just say that out to the universe. Okay. And it will reach them.
All right, and Ishu's last question is, do you see reunion of me and Harmon? Right now I'm losing hope.
Yeah, no, don't lose hope. And it's very important to understand that how you feel is going to affect the outcome or the timeline. Okay. So I do hear yes. There will be a reconnect. It's just going to be in a little bit of time. So you have to give it some space. You have to give him the space that he needs before he can come back around. Okay.
All right, thank you so much, Ishu. That's it for her. Our next question is from Kim H. Hello,
Hey, Kim.
hello. Kim gets 5 questions here. Give me
Okay.
one moment.
Yep.
All right, 1 second here. All right, Kim says, hello, beautiful
Hello.
ladies. I watch your lives every chance I get to ask questions or enjoy the company. With the questions I have asked throughout the year, you have been helpful to me in many ways as well as others. I continue to learn. I'm still waiting for my person to move faster, but we will see, lol, working on patience, but remind myself it will happen if it's meant to be. With that said, I share with you what I say to my guides every time. Thank you for the answers to the questions I have asked and the guidance you provided to me. Wishing you a wonderful holiday to you and your family and to all your followers. Please donate my questions.
Aw,
How
honey,
sweet,
that is
Kim.
so sweet. Thank you.
All right.
Aw.
That means that it is time for another 5 free questions because Kim is donating all of her questions to you guys.
Aw, that's
How
so
amazing.
lovely. I
Let's give
love
her
it.
a big
Big
thank you. Thank you so
honey.
much, Kim H. You're
Yeah,
awesome.
and thank you for being here. And I'm so glad that I can be here for you.
Yeah, it was such a lovely message.
That is. Thank you, honey.
All right, and in question 2, 3, and 4, and 5, she says, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Well, thank you, honey.
All right. All
So
right.
there we go. 5 free
Another
questions.
5 free questions.
That made me like teary.
Aw. All right. Let's see here. Our first one is for Amanda, who says, does Roger still want to be with me?
So there is still that inclination to want to be with you, honey, but your guys really have a lot of resistance. So they say it's not good for both of you. Yeah.
All right. And thank you so much for the roses, Amanda.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Our next question here is from Melody, who says, will I pass my upcoming CIA board exams?
Yes. Yeah.
Awesome. Keep us posted on that. All right, our next question is from Claudia, Nike, and Bia. Welcome back. She says, what do I need to know about the reconnection with Panda? I'm so glad you guys reconnected.
So keep yourself light and fun, okay? So don't make it serious. It has to be enjoyable. It has to be light. It has to be fun.
All right.
Yeah.
Our next question here is from... One moment here. Malika, who says, should I give Tanner S a chance?
So I get a no. The only reason why is because there's a lot of the things that you're looking for that are just not there. Yeah. Sorry.
All right. And our last free question is for Anita, who says, when will I meet my forever person? Thank you.
So I heard 8 months. So 8 months from now.
All right. Thank you so much. And thank you again, Kim. You
Yeah.
are so wonderful.
Yeah,
Happy
that was
holidays
amazing.
to you as well.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Our next question here is from Amanda S.
Hello, honey.
Who gets 3 questions.
Sounds good.
Her first question here is, I've been really emotional about my situation with Roger. I don't feel as strongly that he will be coming back to me. Why am I feeling this way?
So sometimes there is that feeling of, it's the doubt that comes in because of what you're seeing happening in front of you. But your guides really do reinforce, honey, not to worry, that it is going to come back around. So try to just remind yourself that everything has a cycle, and you two haven't finished. You haven't resolved, and you haven't finished, is what I hear.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's the one that you answered on the 5 free, or yeah, the 5 free that we just did.
Mm-hmm.
You said, does Roger still want to be with me before? All right, her next question, she says, will Roger reach out to me soon?
I do hear that you two will communicate. It doesn't feel like it's going to happen until the new year, though. So it's going to be in January, okay?
All right, and her last question is, will Roger come back to me?
Yes. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Our next question here is from Iana Agelo. Hello,
honey.
who gets 3 questions.
Sounds good. Welcome back.
Iana's first question is, hi ladies, I hope you're doing well.
You too.
Is my ex-husband's girlfriend going to try and frame me, or will she stop?
Yeah. Yes and no. So she's not going to frame you, but she definitely does her darndest to make you look bad. I would tread lightly with this one because she does feel a bit unstable, okay, honey? So I would just be very careful with her.
All right, Iana's next question is, I'm trying to rebuild my life, but whatever step I take, I keep getting knocked down. Will I ever overcome things?
Absolutely, honey. And going into 2024, what they're saying is that it is a much more powerful year for you. It's the year of the dragon, which I love because I am a dragon. And it is a powerful year for a lot of people, but for you specifically, I hear it is when you find you and you really do step into who you are, and you're not going to be afraid anymore, is what I hear. So it's definitely a very powerful year.
All right. And Iana's last question, she says, donating.
Nice.
And thank you. How awesome.
I love it. You guys have donated so many today.
I know.
Wow.
All right. Let's give a big thank you to Iana. She's giving away her last question.
Amazing.
All right. The question is for Fleur. Fleur says, will I get pregnant this month?
I hear in January, honey. So not yet.
All right. Thank you so much, Iana, for donating that question. All right. Our next question here is from Sarah Watson. Hello, Sarah. That's 3 questions.
Sounds good.
Her first question is, does my son have ADHD, and will we be able to help him be successful throughout life?
So I hear yes, and absolutely. There's so much that can help with the situation, so don't lose faith in that, okay? Yeah, you'll be able to help him, I hear.
All right. Her next question is, will Dennis and I ever legally marry?
No. No, not going down the aisle. I don't see that. But I do see you being common law, and it does feel like it's somewhat legal, right? Yeah.
All right. And her last question is, what is coming for me in 2024?
So 2024 does feel like there's some big changes, especially around money. It does feel like more is coming in, not less. So that's a good thing. But there is, they're saying an opportunity, an unexpected opportunity that's coming up. So keep your eyes and ears open. It does look like it's going to be shared with you from somebody. It might be an investment or an opportunity to share a business with somebody, something like that. It feels like somebody's going to come to you and share this with you. So keep your eyes and ears open because it is a good idea.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Ariel Luntjens. Welcome back.
Hello,
Who
honey.
gets 3 questions.
Sounds good.
Ariel's first question is, do my guides have advice about how to handle my conflict with my friend Jackie last night?
Yeah. So don't take it personal is what I hear. It does feel like Jackie's going through some stuff, and she's just kind of prickly right now. So it's not really truly directed at you. It's a reaction to everything that's happening, okay? So just be gentle is what they say, and try to be understanding and try to see it without being emotionally attached to the situation.
All right, her next question is my friendship with Kelly going to be okay?
Yes. Yeah.
All right, and her last question is, do my guys have advice about my relationships with my parents?
So with your parents, they're always going to be there for you in the long run, but it does feel like it's kind of time to stand on our own and only involve them in our lives when it's like, it really feels like it's time to step back and not be so dependent on them or with them. It feels like you'll have a better relationship with them once you feel independent. So it's really about finding yourself. and your independence, honey. Once that happens, it feels like the relationship between your parents gets much more improved.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question here is from Diana R.
Hey, honey.
Diana gets 3 questions here.
Okay.
Her first question is, hello, me
Hi.
again. Will Rob and my relationship last? Do you see us still ending up together?
Yes. Yeah. It does take a little bit of work, but yes, you do seem to come back together.
All right. Her next question here is, will I go to the Christmas dinner this year that Rob hosts for the servers?
I hear you well. Yeah.
All right. And her last question is, will I spend Christmas or New Year's with Rob?
No, you won't be there on the actual days of. It looks like you might celebrate separate from the actual days. So, no to New Year's, but you will do something for Christmas, just not on Christmas, is what I hear. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question here is from Rosa Lascano.
Hey,
Hello,
honey.
Rosa. Who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Rosa's first question here is, one moment. All right, Rosa says, when do Angel and I reconnect?
It looks like it's going to be right away. So, here's what I hear. It's like the next few weeks are very pivotal for the energy between the two of you. So please make sure you are open, receptive, and available is what I hear. Okay. So the next 3 weeks, it feels like there's significant shift.
All right. Her next question is, will my newest position be CNA or similar? I'm very excited.
Yeah, it feels very similar to that. It's not CNA, so they're saying it's not that title, but it's very similar to that role.
All right. And Rosa's last question is, will I be able to make do on Uber in the meantime?
Yep. Yeah, you will.
All right. Thank you so much, Rosa. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Yana Agelo. Hello again.
honey.
Who gets 3 more questions.
All right.
Yana's first question is, if my ex-husband's girlfriend proceeds with framing me, will it interfere with me getting a job as a CNA?
No, it's not going to, because she's not going to actually do any kind of framing. It's more of just putting a bad light on you is what it feels like.
All right. Her next question is, you said that the person who I'm interested romantically in, we have potential for a relationship, and you also said that I will remarry in 2027. Is it with him?
Yes. Yeah.
All right. And Yana's last question is, any advice from my spirit guide, please? Thank you and enjoy your holidays.
Oh, thank you, honey. Yeah. One of the biggest things I think for you is to know that you don't need to be afraid because they've got your back. That's the biggest thing. So your guides are always going to give you that warning. If you learn to communicate more with them and you start to really listen and pay attention, they'll give you the warning so that you won't find yourself in these difficult situations that you've been finding yourself in over the last year specifically. So start practicing talking to them and asking for signs and guidance from them, because it really feels like you need a little bit of help in this realm. But they're always with you, honey. They're always protecting you, and they're always going to take care of you. Okay. So you're never alone.
All right. Thank you so much, Yana. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question here is from Crystal Emite. Hello. Who gets 3 questions.
Okay.
Crystal's first question here is, James asked me to come over a week ago and I stayed the night. At the time, I was thinking he was wanting reconciliation, but now I'm confused as to why he invited me over and had me stay. Was he testing me to see if he could come back? Was he using me? What were his intentions?
Not using you. Definitely checking in to make sure. It's testing the waters is what it feels like. Yeah. So seeing where you're at and seeing if you're open and receptive is what I hear. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, does James realize how much I truly care for and love him and how much he is hurting me emotionally by his push and pull?
I would say no. He doesn't realize. He realizes how much you care. He doesn't realize how much the actions that he is creating is affecting you. So he is not aware. He's definitely oblivious to that. Yeah.
All right. And Crystal is donating her last question to one of you
Amazing.
in the comments. Thank
That's
you
a
so
lot
much,
of donations
Crystal.
today, hey?
Yeah.
Amazing.
It's Christmas time, right?
Yes, it's a good time to do it.
All right. Let's give Crystal a big thank you. She's giving away her last question.
Okay.
All right. The first one that I see here is from Alejandra, who says, when will my person come?
So I hear around October next year.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And thank you again, Crystal, for donating that question. Also, thank you, Yana, for the gift.
Aw, thank you, honey.
And Poonam as well. She
Aw.
sent a rose too.
Thanks, guys.
All right. Our next question here is from Marina Duarte, who gets 3 questions.
Okay. Hello, honey.
Marina's first question is, will I be a successful union representative?
You will be. Yes, absolutely.
All right. Marina's next question is Connor a soulmate?
Yes, I would say that very much so. Yes.
All right. And Marina's last question is, when will I marry next? A few months ago, you told me 2016.
No.
2026 maybe?
Yeah, 2026.
It's a typo.
I'm like, no, definitely not 2016.
All right, so
but-
when will I marry next? A few months ago, you told me 2026. Is
Yeah.
that still the date?
Yeah, still in 2026. Like not 2016,
Yeah, that doesn't
but
sound-
definitely 2026. We'd be going backwards.
All right, thank you so much, Marina. That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question here is from Olya Walsh. Hello,
Hello.
who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Olya's first question here is, hi, ladies. Nice seeing you again.
You too, honey.
Last time I asked about Chris that he felt upset that I was leaving his apartment. Was he planning to ask me to get back together?
I hear that no, not necessarily, but definitely wanting this connection with you. So it's like I'm not ready for you to leave my life is what it feels like with Chris.
All right. Olya's next question is, has Chris been talking to any of his family about me ever since I left his apartment?
Yeah, I do hear that there is a female energy that he has talked to that is a part of his family, and also a friend, I hear. Yeah.
All right. Olya's next question is, also you told me that I'm going to meet my future spouse through my friend. I think I know the friend that you're talking about, but isn't it then named Emily?
Is it Emily? Okay, yeah, they say yes. So I guess it is Emily.
All right. Thank you so much, Olya. That's it for her.
Okay.
And thank you so much, Nicole, for the roses.
Aw, thanks, honey.
All right. And also remember, everyone, to keep on tapping the screen. Once we make it to 80,000 likes, we will be doing 5 more free questions from the comments.
Mhm.
Let's make it to 80K.
Yes, please.
All right. Our next question here is from April Ashley. Hello, who
April.
gets 3 questions.
Okay.
April's first question here is, hey, ladies, happy birthday. Thank you.
Thank you.
She says, do you still see Steve and I reconciling?
Yes, honey. Yep.
All right. Her next question is, should I send him another letter of how I am feeling without him or just leave it be?
I hear not yet. You don't need to, is what they're saying. All you need to do is be open and receptive, and you guys are coming back around, is what they're saying. So you don't necessarily have to send a letter. Yeah. If you wanted to do anything, just send a text saying, hi, just wanted to let you know I was thinking about you. Simple like that.
All right. And April's last question is, what do you see for 2024 for me?
So 2024, okay. So they are saying that you are going to be taking you're going back to school is what I hear. So, or you're going to school. There's definitely education involved. I do see also a move. So there's a new home. You are moving into something more to your liking is what they're saying. So it does feel good. A lot of check marks, which usually means things that you've been putting on your list, getting done. Okay. So it does feel like a good, successful year for you.
All right. Thank you so much, April.
Mhm.
That's it for her.
Okay.
Also, thank you so much, Crescent Moon, I believe is what that says, for the rose.
Aw, thank you,
You're
honey.
awesome.
Love it.
All right, I am going to go over our list again here, everyone. So just keep your ears open for your names if you have donated to be on the list. All right, next up on our list here is Lauren Wallace. Then we have Janet Melendrez, then Mikia Edmondson, then Karen Methner, then Poonam Kangura, then Melissa C., then Anna Abatino, then Tan C., then Vanessa G., then Tara Brown, then Claudia O., then Melissa McGuire, then Kimber Pell, then Millicent, then Angelica Puente, then Simone, then Terry B., then Shuna Norton, then Malika Nelson, then Danielle Facio, and that is it. Thank you so much, everyone.
Mm.
And remember, everyone, our list is closed for this live, so we're not taking any more new donation questions to be added to the list. We're just finishing off everyone that I just read there. However, email questions are still available through the link in the bio if any of you want to get your questions answered that way. Those are not answered on the live, they're answered by email, but they are just as in-depth. And if any of you miss your questions, we keep timestamps for all questions that are answered, and they are posted to YouTube. The lives are all posted to YouTube. All right. Oh, thank you so much, Amy. You send so many elves to us.
Thanks, honey.
All right. Our next question here on our list is from Lauren Wallace.
Hi,
Hello,
honey.
Lauren. Lauren gets a few questions.
Oh.
How awesome. Thank you so much. All right. Lauren's first question here is, hi, ladies.
Hi.
Happy early birthday.
Thank
Hope
you.
you guys are well. Thank you. She says, I took your advice and brought up to Dan about us not having a set plan for hanging out this week, and we talked about it and are hanging out on Tuesday.
Good.
What are his thoughts about this conversation?
He's glad that you brought it up. And you know what? Sometimes he needs to be pushed. Not all the time, but sometimes he does. And with those types of things, it's easy. Yeah. So he's open to you.
All right, Lauren's next question is, last night our conversation seemed weird and off, and I'm worried there is something wrong there, and he won't want to hang out on Tuesday anymore. What is going on / what is off there?
No, he's gonna want to hang out. I do hear he was distracted. It does feel like there might be some stuff going on. It doesn't have anything to do with you, so I don't hear that it's an issue. It just feels like I was distracted, definitely very distracted, and it feels work related to me. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, will he reply back to me later today? I'm worried because it feels like things are off after last night, and it feels like he doesn't want to talk to me.
No, that's not true at all. He definitely will respond, I hear. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, why did he thumbs up the one text from yesterday? It was weird for him to do that based on what I said. Was he jealous or did he not get what I was saying?
I think he didn't understand the context. And the thumbs up might have been an accident, so he might have done that by accident.
All right. Her next question here is, I thought I saw him in the park yesterday morning, and it seemed like it bothered him that I didn't say hi, but I wasn't 100% sure it was him. What did he think?
I'm pretty sure that it wasn't him too. I don't think that was him. It feels like it might have been somebody that looks like him, and that was more of a reminder to you. You know, you're thinking about him, and so you will see that energy sometimes. You'll see people that look like the person you're thinking about. Yeah.
All right. Her next question here is, what are his thoughts about our hangout coming up on Tuesday?
I mean, he always enjoys your company, honey. So I do hear that he's definitely looking forward to it. Yeah.
Right. Her next question is, how is he currently feeling about me and our connection? Is he moving past any of his fears yet?
No, he still sees you as a friend right now. But again, the more time you spend together and the more time that you guys are just, hanging out, it's going to make him be more affectionate with you. So it just takes a bit of time.
All right. Lauren's next question is, how are things progressing here romantically?
So I would say he's not quite yet romantically open yet. But again, it's just a matter of time. So the more you spend time together, the more he will find himself falling.
All right. Her next question here, she gets 3 more.
Okay.
One moment. All right. Her next question is, I can tell that he has a lot of anxiety and his nervousness around me has increased. What is the anxiety and nervousness I sense coming from?
Well, it's you. It's the fact that he feels things and that he does find you important and attractive, and he does want more, but also doesn't want more. So he's conflicted. That's where that nervousness comes from.
All right. Her next question is, do you still see him inviting me with him to his New Year's Eve plans?
Yes. Yep.
All right. And Lauren's last question is, I'm just feeling a lot of anxiety today, and I know things will be okay. But is there any messages to help me here? Thank you for always being so uplifting and always helping us all so much. Happy holidays.
Thanks, Happy holidays. You don't have to worry. And I know the anxiety comes in because he isn't always easy to read. And sometimes the way that he comes across isn't necessarily what he means. And so that's why for you, it gives you anxiety, because what he says and what he does sometimes are contradicting. So just understand that it's just the way that he comes across. You got to ask internally if this is true or if this is not true. And with him, he's fooling himself a lot of the times, right? He's convincing himself otherwise. And so it does take him a little bit to feel ready and open and receptive to you. Just be patient, I hear.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question here is from Janet Melendrez.
Hi,
Hello,
honey.
who gets 5 questions.
Okay.
Janet's first question is, why is my hair falling out so much?
Oh, it's definitely your hormones, I hear. They tell you to go get your thyroid checked, honey.
All right. Her next question is, what can I take to make my hair better?
So I hear you do need to balance your hormones. You are going to need some kind of medications, I hear, for you to get that under control. So it's not something that you can do. It's not over the counter. You're going to need a prescription, I hear.
All right. Her next question is, what is Mark thinking of me now?
So it does feel like Mark is more receptive is what they're saying. So definitely more open to you. It feels like there's less resistance and more interest and intrigue, I hear. Yeah. So much more open to you, I hear.
All right. Her next question is, when will Mark come back?
It looks like coming back January is what they're saying. Yeah.
All right. And Janet's last question is there something else I need to know in general?
I would say for you, I mean, they do talk a lot about your physical and mental well-being. It does look like you need to get more rest, or your sleep's not as good as it could be. You're not getting the sleep you need, is what they're really stressing, and it is affecting your well-being. So it is affecting the stress levels in your body, your hormone imbalances, and things like that. So, really get yourself taken care of so that you're in a better place.
All right. Thank you so much.
Mhm.
Our next question here is from Mikia Edmondson. Hello. Welcome
Hi.
back. Mikia's question here is, hi, ladies.
Hi.
So happy you're taking a break. Have a
Aw.
wonderful holiday.
Thank you.
She says, how is Victor's energy towards me now? Will he still contact me this month?
Yes, I still hear that there will be contact this month. It does feel like you've been on my mind is what I hear, on my mind. So you've been on in the thoughts. Yeah, you'll be in contact. The two of you will talk, I hear, within the next couple of weeks here. So very open.
All right. Thank you so much.
Mm.
Our next question is from Karen Methner. Welcome back.
Hey, honey.
Who gets 3 questions.
Okay.
Her first question is, how long will it take for my parents' house to sell?
March. So it won't sell until March.
All right. Her next question is, will we get what we are asking for it?
It looks like it will be about, not the asking price. It's a little bit under, but not, it's such an insignificant number under, like a couple $1,000s less. Yeah.
All right. And her last question is general.
Yeah. So 2024 is a big year for you. It does feel like this is a year where you get to spread your wings and you get to have more control over your life. It feels like things are falling into place easy for you, so you don't have to work as hard for things to happen. It feels like it's much easier for you than the last couple of years have been. So be open, be ready.
All right. Thank you so
Mhm.
much. That's it for her.
Okay.
And we have a quick clarification here for Lauren Wallace, who
Okay.
you just answered before.
Yeah.
Lauren says, just wanted to clarify on my one question about seeing Dan in the park. I texted him once I got home and it was him, and he kept asking why I didn't say hi, and he was confused. So that's why I asked what
I
he was
see.
thinking and why he kept bringing it up.
Well, I guess he would have been offended. What I hear is because you didn't know it was him, I think that's what he's confused about. Because you guys see each other, and so I think for him it's like why were you not coming over? Yeah. So the feeling of it doesn't feel like it was him is that he didn't feel like himself or didn't look like himself enough for you to not be sure that it was him. So I think for him that's the confusion. Yeah.
All right. Thank
Does
you
that make
so much.
sense?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
All right. Our next question here is from Poonam Kangura.
Hey,
Hello,
honey.
Poonam. And she just said, did I miss again? Nope,
Nope.
you didn't. It's your turn now. All right. Poonam gets 3 questions here.
Okay.
She says, hi, Rebecca.
Hi, honey.
My auntie's daughter, Serena, gets sick all the time. When will she get better?
So she, what they're saying is she has an autoimmune disorder. So it's very important that what she eats is, so like basically they're saying avoid things that are not fresh fruits, fresh vegetables, healthy meat, protein, that type of stuff. So keeping her away from sugar and anything that can inflame her system. So that's tough because she likes sugar, she likes candy, she likes things like that. But really keeping her away from processed foods is going to help her to get better, is what I hear. So she has an autoimmune disorder, which just makes her more susceptible to getting sick, more prone to catching things. Yeah.
All right. Poonam's next question is, what is coming up in the new year?
So, I mean, it does look like there is going to be a shift around money for you. And I really feel like it's like, however money's coming in, it's different. It does feel like it's exciting and it's new and it's not something you've ever done before. So it does feel like it's something that you're in control of, which means like self-employed or something you're doing that's changing the way money's coming in. It feels good. It's what I hear.
All right. And her last question is, how is my home energy? Do I need help to clear it, or how do I clear it?
Yeah, so the first thing they say is declutter. So we definitely need to declutter some of the energy. We can do that by just putting away things, certain things that might be just blocking the flow is what I hear. I would say move around some things. So move around furniture if you're open to doing so, because it does feel like you do need a refresh of energy in the space. And the easiest way to do that is just by moving around the furniture.
All right. Thank you so much, Puna.
Yeah.
And thank you for all of the gifts today.
Definitely. Thank you.
All right. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question here is from Melissa C. Hello.
Hey, Melissa.
Melissa's question is, what is coming up for me for December?
So December doesn't seem too big of a change. There's definitely going to be a lot of holiday stuff. I do hear, make sure that you are cleansing yourself after you've done your holidaying with people that are in your life, because it does feel like there's just always a lot of energy and a lot going on, and it can affect you and impact you in a big way. So make sure after you've done any kind of partying or any kind of family stuff or anything that has to do with getting together with a bunch of people, that you are clearing your energy afterwards. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Anna Abatino. Welcome back,
Hey.
Anna. Anna gets 3 more questions
Okay.
here. Her first question is, I would love more reassurance that I'm accurately doing my psychic tarot readings and getting the energy accurately for my clients when I do their personal readings. I get nervous before a reading with someone and want to make sure I'm connecting well.
I hear you are. I will say this, say everything that comes through. So whatever it is, no matter how strange it seems or it doesn't make any sense to you, just say it anyways. And this will help just kind of tweak some of the things, because what they say is sometimes you do filter what you're going to say. So don't be so much about you doing what you think it is, and just state the facts, state what's coming through. They will see how it all lines up. You don't have to see how it lines up. Okay.
All right. Her next question is, when, if so, do you see me having 500,000 followers or more on my TikTok? If it's possible for me in this lifetime, I feel good about the energy right now, but I'm open to honesty.
Yeah. I mean, it feels like it's going to take about 5 years for you to hit that target, but you're doing everything right now, so you don't have to worry about doing anything different. I think spending more time on the platform will help. And definitely just keep doing what you're doing is what they're saying, honey. It will get to that point. It grows on its own. Yeah.
All right. And Anna's last question is, what energy do you get about my coworker A? I don't trust her, but I could be wrong.
I don't trust her for you. This individual is a bit envious, I hear, and a bit spiteful with you is what I get. So you're feeling that energy that I would go with that instinct. Let's just say I would definitely pay attention to that inclination for sure. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Anna. That's it for her.
Okay.
And I do just want to remind everyone, our list is closed for this live, everyone, so we're not taking any more new donation questions to be added to the list. However, email questions are available through the link in the bio if any of you want to get your questions answered that way. Those are not answered on the live. They are answered by email, but they are just as in-depth as any live answers that you get here. And they do take up to 72 hours to be answered. Thank you so much, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Our next question here is from Tan C. Hello, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
One moment.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Tan's first question here is, Miss Rebecca and Miss B. No, I'm so sad this is the last live of the year and I just discovered you guys.
Oh, no.
I was just getting comfortable. No worries. We'll be back.
We will be. We will be.
She says, you had said the surprise party for us next year will be good. For some reason, I'm getting anxious about it. I have this worry that particular people who in the past caused problems in our relationship will try and make an appearance among other people. The venue I'm hosting it is a little bit accessible. It's a restaurant/event space. Besides the normal stress of planning a party, will I have to worry about these party crashers?
I'm not hearing that you will, because they're not invited. And I really do hear that the way that you've set things up, it's a non-issue is what they're saying. So no, I don't hear that you'll have to worry about them.
All right,
Yeah.
thank you. Her next question is, this is long. I'm so sorry. No worries. She says, back in 2021, there was this individual A that S was having relations with while me and him were dating. We were not in a relationship per se, but pretty much close to exclusive. Before knowing about him and her, she tried really hard to be my friend, which now I know it was her trying to get close to me to keep an eye on him. Keep in mind she is a married woman. She came to me one time and said she got a reading, and the reading stated that me and him would not last. Now, I don't know if it was coming from a place of jealousy, why she got this, but since then I felt very uncomfortable with knowing that information. Although we were getting better since having that horrible year, I feel sometimes that her and other women that he had relations with have tried to sabotage our relationship spiritually, and I don't know if maybe I'm overthinking it or this is true. Thoughts?
So you don't have to worry about them sabotaging because they can't. Okay. So they're not going to affect your relationship. Definitely it comes from a place of jealousy and wishing for it not to work out. So I wouldn't take what she said to be the truth. It's not what I hear at all. Okay. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, what do you see with current job going in the new year? P.S. We were just getting warmed up. Happy holidays and can't wait to see your return in the new year.
That's great. So what is the question?
She says, what do you see with my current job going in the new year?
So the current job it does feel like it's a good place for you for now. You're not staying there long term. So it does feel like it is a temporary place for you, honey, but it's because you're going to have a bigger opportunity coming up. It feels like not until around June though. So there is something that changes with your job, with your career, with the way money comes in June. So it's just a placeholder is what they say. Okay.
And she says, Bon anniversaire, ladies, in advance. Wow, fire sign women love that. Thank you so much, Tan. That's it for her.
All right.
All right, our next question here is from Vanessa G. Hello, Vanessa, who gets 3 questions.
Okay.
Vanessa's first question is, hello, ladies,
Hi.
and happy early birthday. Thank you.
Thank you.
She says, 2023 was a whirlwind for me, and I would like to see how my 2024 will be like. Any insight or anything exciting to look forward to?
Yeah. So what 2023 was about, honey, was clearing out the old momentum, the old energy, things that no longer serve you. So that's why it was really chaotic, or why it feels literally they show me a tornado. So it's like nothing seemed to be stable, nothing seemed to stick, nothing seemed to be in a good place. So going into 2024, you've cleared out old momentum, old energy. So it's a clean slate, which is wonderful because it means that everything that happens for you in 2024 is coming from a place where it's rooted and it's clear of old energy. So 2024 is definitely going to be your year, is what I hear. So it is a good year for you. Yeah.
All right, her next question is, for some reason, I cannot let go of my connection with Blake. I think of him constantly, and I just want to know, was the connection all in my head? Did he ever feel a connection with me? What can I do to let go of this connection?
Yeah, he definitely did feel a connection with you, honey, but you guys had you had a certain path that you had put ahead of you, and it didn't necessarily work out the way that you two had both planned before you came here. And that's why there's that feeling of not being able to let go, because you didn't play it out the way that it was supposed to. And free will plays a role in that. And sometimes it can change when we're here. So the relationship and the situation didn't work out the way that you both had planned, and that's the only reason why you can't seem to let go. I think the biggest and the easiest way to work through that is through meditation, and really talk to that part of yourself that still feels this almost resentment or this like sadness that you didn't get to resolve the situation or live the relationship that you were supposed to.
All right, and her last question is, will my divorce go in my favor?
Yes. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much, Vanessa. That's it for her.
Okay.
Also, thank you so much, Valerie, for the rose, and thank you all about D for following.
Yay.
Welcome, welcome.
Hello.
All right, and let's keep on tapping, everyone. Once we make it to 80,000 likes, we will be doing 5 free questions from the comments. So tap, tap, tap away.
Are we close?
We're getting there, yes. We're only about 12,000 likes away. All right, our next question here is from Tara Brown. Hello, Tara,
honey.
who gets 3 questions.
Sounds good.
Tara's first question is, hi, ladies.
Hi.
Terrible night. Been crying.
Oh.
She says, Tyrone ended things with me last night, all around third-party Nell. He tries to convince me he ended to focus on himself, but this is always his behavior when she's present. Does he truly want to be with her, and are they meant to be?
No, they're definitely not meant to be. No, it definitely is because of this individual for sure. That being said, though, honey, I wouldn't cry too many tears over the situation because it feels so superficial, or it feels so like um we're doing it out of cycle, out of habit. It's not done out of malice or done out of like not having feelings. I feel like there is still a strong connection between the two of you, and I guess that's where the crying comes from. But Nell is definitely a big issue, and it feels almost like you won't be able to ever escape that. So you are going to have an opportunity for this to come back around again, and your guides really stress to you, do you really want to do it again? Okay. So I would take this time while you have it to work on the energy between the two of you and what you really want for yourself, honey, because you deserve somebody who's going to love you, who's going to be authentic, who's going to be raw, who's going to be honorable, who's going to be committed, who's not going to be swayed or distracted by other people. Okay.
All right, her next question is it really over between Tyrone and I, or will he reconsider and come back around to me? If so, when?
Yeah, so he will come back around, but again, your guides really do stress that it's going to be the same, same, same. So unless you want to go through that again, really think about it, okay? It does look like it'll be just a few months, so it's not very long. A couple of months is what I hear, and then he'll be back again.
All right, and her last question is when will Tyrone fully leave Nell alone, and will he make things up to me?
No. Nell is always going to be in the picture, I hear. Yeah, so she's always going to be around.
All right, thank
Yeah.
you so much, Tara. That's it for her.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you, Kaylee, for following.
Hi, thank you, honey.
All right, our next question here is from Claudia O, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Welcome
Hi,
back,
honey.
Claudia. Claudia's first question here is I got to see and hear from Jar. Yay!
Yay!
What did he think about seeing me and our interactions? Still not spicy with other ladies but me?
Yeah, no, there's nobody. There's nobody there. It feels like he was very happy to see you, honey, and was very happy to have you around.
All right, her next question is when will I hear from him, and would it be best to let him reach out next?
Yes, I would wait for him to reach out because you don't want to seem too eager. we're making a point here. It does look like it will be within the next I hear about a week and a half. Yeah.
All right, her next question is he did apologize. Wait. He didn't, I think is what I meant to say.
Okay.
I'm not sure. It says did with a Y.
Okay. Yeah, probably didn't then.
All right, so he didn't apologize or say anything about his feelings. When will he develop feelings, and when will he say them to me?
So feelings are there. It doesn't feel like he doesn't have feelings. It does feel like he does. Again, I don't think you'll get an apology from him, not in the traditional sense of it. He'll show you how he feels. It does look like the conversation will be, he just doesn't tap into his feelings the way that you're asking. So it's going to be more of an expression, and he shows it physically is what I hear. So he's a very physical individual. So you'll know once he's physical how he's feeling.
All right, thank you so much, Claudia. That's it for her.
Yeah.
And yes, it was didn't. All right, our next question here is from Melissa McGuire, who
Hi,
gets 3
honey.
questions.
Okay.
Welcome back.
Mm-hmm.
Melissa's first question is should I consider bankruptcy to provide a better life for my son?
So bankruptcy would definitely make things, yes, it looks like this would be the easier path for you, just so then you can start fresh. So yeah, I would say go talk to a lawyer and see what your options are, but it does feel like that will make things easier. Yeah.
All right, Melissa's next question is I have court next month for child support. Can you see about how much will be awarded per month for my son?
Mm-hmm. It looks like they're just showing me only 300, so that's all I'm seeing is 300.
All right, and her last question is can you tell me about the person coming in for me? Don't want to overlook him.
You won't. You definitely won't. It'll hit you. It'll hit you. You'll know. It feels like you'll be very drawn to him, very captivated, very taken aback. I see sort of a reddish brown hair. I guess you call that auburn is the color that it is. I see darker eyes, kind of a shaggy cut is what it looks like to me. A taller individual, a couple of years older than you is what they're saying. Definitely very slender in the build is what I see. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Melissa. That's it for her.
Okay.
And back to Claudia, did you say a when for when he will say them to her, his feelings?
So he's never going to actually come out and just say it. It's going to be more, I'll show it to you. So when he starts being really physical with you, touchy feely, that's how you'll know. He's not a talker about his feelings, so he's not going to talk about it.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. All right. And we just hit our 80,000 likes. Yay!
job.
Great job, everyone.
Yes.
That means that it is time for another 5 free questions.
Good job, everybody. That's awesome.
All right. And thank you so much for all of the gifts. Anastasia, Ivory Eagle, Valerie, and Nicole. You guys are
Aw,
amazing.
thanks, guys.
All right. Our first free question here is from NC, who says, will MT and me connect again?
I hear you will. Yes.
All right. Thank you so much, Mary, for the roses. Our next question is from Anastasia, who says, will Billy make public his Instagram soon?
It will go public. It doesn't feel like it's going to happen soon, though. So, it does feel like it's going to be a little bit before it goes public again.
All right. Our next question here is from Valerie, who says, will I get the house I applied for?
Oh, I heard no. Sorry, honey.
All right. Our next question is from Caitlin. Caitlin says, any messages from my mom?
Oh, she's very proud of you, honey, and she visits you a lot. I hear she comes in, sits at the end of your bed, but she visits you a lot in your sleep time. So dreaming is never just dreams, just so you know, okay? The biggest message is I'm not ever going anywhere. I'm always going to be here is what I hear. Yeah.
All right. And our last free question for the moment, possibly for the live, is from Ivy. Ivy says, will Mike ask me to be in a relationship?
I hear that it will happen, but it's still 3 months away. So not right away. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much again, everyone. You guys are amazing.
Yes,
Our
you
next
are.
like goal here is 120,000 likes. Once we make it there, we will do another 5 free questions from the comments. Let's see if we can get there. Thank you so much, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
And remember to stick around until the end of the live because we will be doing giveaways for our top gifter, one of our subscribers on this live, and that includes any new subscribers, and a live audience member, as well as a giveaway for a Rebecca Dragonheart original mug. So stick around until the end. All right. Our next question here, back to our list, is from Kimber Pell. Hello,
Hi
Kimber.
again.
Kimber gets 3 more questions.
Sounds good.
Kimber's first question is, hello, ladies.
Hello.
We booked a room for my son's reenlistment. As my sister will be at their home, I know my son is upset but said it was for the best. Kind of awkward for us. Should we just go to the event and leave? Only 4 hours away.
Yeah, I would just go to the event and leave just to show your support. You don't want to miss out on that type of thing just because of family drama.
All right. Kimber's next question is, anything from my guides?
I would say for you, honey, I mean, get ready because things are really getting good. I do hear your health is definitely much improved. And going into the new year, you're going to be able to eat things, which is great. I hear that you're not going to have very much for limitations on what you can and cannot eat. Yeah.
All right. And Kimber's last question is, will my family realize this was hurtful to my husband and I? Thank goodness I'll have my daughter there too.
They know. They know that they're hurtful. They just are so selfish that they don't even care. Yeah. They know it's hurtful.
All right. Thank you so much, Kimber. That's it for her.
Yeah.
Our next question is from Millicent Raz. Welcome back.
Hello.
Who gets 5 questions.
Okay.
Millie's first question here is, Etienne didn't communicate since Monday. What's going on?
Okay, so it does feel like there's just a lot happening. I'm feeling very pulled, very, very busy, very unavailable is what it feels like. You will hear, so within the next week, you'll hear from them is what I hear.
All right. Millicent's next question is, will he contact me soon?
Yeah, right away is what I hear.
Right. Her next question is, how does he feel about me?
So you're definitely a big part of his life, I hear. I think about you a lot is what I get. So it's definitely positive feelings.
Right. Her next question is, will things get easier between us in the coming year?
It does look like yes. They're showing the ups and downs, so it does look like there is the ups and downs like there isn't any relationship. So it's not going to be a cakewalk. So it is something you do have to work at, okay?
All right, and her last question is, she says, give away this question to someone. Happy holidays.
Yay!
Thank you so much, Millicent. Let's give her a big thank you. She's giving away her last question.
That's awesome.
All right, the first one I see here is for Mary. Mary says, will M reach out to me to reconcile soon?
So Mary, I don't hear that you two will reconcile. There will be communication. There may be an opportunity, but it feels like you're going to have somebody new in your life before it happens. Yeah. So you will have already moved on.
All right. Thank you so much, Millie, for donating that question.
Thank you.
Our next question here is from Angelica Puente, who gets 5 questions.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Oops.
Angelica's first question here is, hello, hope y'all are enjoying this beautiful Sunday. I've been thinking of jumping into the beauty industry for a while now, but I'm scared. Is the beauty industry the way to go for me?
I hear that it will be fun, honey, and you will absolutely kill it. So yeah, absolutely.
All right, Angelica's next question is, I've learned throughout my working life that I don't like working for people, lol. I do want to eventually have my own business.
Yeah.
Do you foresee that happening?
Yes, you will. You will. And it does feel like it will have something to do with the beauty industry, and it does feel like you will sell products. So there will be the beauty industry and products involved.
All right, her next question is, what talent or skills do I have that I am not using enough to be successful in life?
Well, your people skills, I hear. You're quite able to influence others. I think you haven't actually had the opportunity to show to yourself how much you can sway people. So go out there and do it. That's what they're saying.
All right, Angelica's next question is, what career field would I be most successful in?
I think for you, part of the reason why you're drawn to the beauty industry is because you like to make people feel good about themselves. So anything that helps you to help others feel good about themselves is going to be something that you'll be happy and successful in. It doesn't have to just be the beauty industry, but I hear that that is a big part of what you're going to do just because it does make people feel really good about themselves. So doing things like makeovers or helping people understand more about what they're doing with their beauty, that type of thing will just help them feel better, which then in turn is a big part of what you need when you're here, if that makes sense. So to help people feel good about themselves and their self-esteem specifically is what you affect, is really going to make you happy.
All right, and Angelica's last question is, you have previously mentioned I will meet my next partner in 10 months. What will that relationship look like?
Oh, this is somebody who's sophisticated is the first word that they give me, which I find interesting. Very intelligent, somebody who likes to spend time together, is very committed, very loving, very soft, very gentle in their disposition. So they're not an aggressive, strong energy, more soft and gentle. Yeah, they're very articulate, very caring individual.
All right, thank you so much. That's it for her.
Okay.
And good news, everyone. Our mug is now up for sale on our link in bio. Yay. So if any of you would like to go and get that mug, you can do so through the link in the bio.
There you go. Yay.
It's available now.
Yay.
And there are only 45 available for purchase. And after that, we won't print any more of that one. All right?
That's right. Limited edition.
That's right. Thank you so much, everyone. Oh, and thank you so much, Ivy, for the gifts. You're awesome.
Thank you, honey. You guys are all awesome. You really are.
All right. Our next question here is from Simone. Hello, Simone. Welcome back. Simone says, me and A are back in communication. What do you see communication-wise for this month?
It definitely feels like it's much better than, so it feels better than before. It feels like you two will have a closer connection and definitely more open, honest talks is what it feels like.
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question is from Terry B.
Hey
Hello,
again.
Terry. Terry gets a few questions here.
Okay.
Her first question is, hey, happy birthday to you both. I will miss
you.
you so. Thank you so much, Terry. She says, if this gets through, it's meant to be. Do you have any idea when Bill and Gay will move on?
So they have different timelines that they move on, honey. It does feel like one of them goes next year. The next one goes the following year, is what I hear.
All right. Her next question is there anything else I can do to shift myself in a better place spiritually?
I think for you, it's just practicing and being more open and sharing it with others. Sharing it is the biggest thing. The more you start to share it, the more it comes through.
All right. And she says she will send her other two and she will donate her last question.
Aw.
All right. So she's going to send you two by
Two?
email, okay?
Okay, two by email.
All right. And Terry is giving away her last question here, everyone. Thank you so much, Terry. Let's give her a big thank you.
So do me a favor, Terry, and just email me and let me know that you have two questions right away. If you're not going to send them right away, just email me letting me know so that I do have an email record of that. It's just easier than having to go back and try to find it, okay?
All right. Thank
All
you
right,
so much.
so let's donate that last one.
Thank you so much, Kimber, for the rose.
Thank you, honey.
All right. The first one I see here is for Kay. Hello, Kay. Welcome. I'm glad you
Hi.
could make it. She
Mhm.
says, general read for the next few months.
So for you, honey, it does feel like there's a little bit of energy that we need to clear out. It feels to me like it's within a person. So there's an individual in your life that tends to drag you down or slow your momentum down. So they're saying minimize. It feels like it might even be a family member, but minimize your exposure to this individual as much as possible, or at least try not to take in what they have, their opinion of you or of your life, because they get in the way of the trajectory and the momentum of things that you're trying to create. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much. And thank you again, Terry, for giving
Thanks,
that away.
Terry.
All right. Our next question here is from Shuna Norton.
Hey,
Hello,
Shuna.
Shuna. Welcome back. Shuna gets 5 questions. Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Shuna's first question here is, good afternoon. Love seeing you guys. Always makes my Sunday fantastic. Aw. She says, so I had planned on surprising Chad H today by driving to Florida and tearing them on for a dirt bike. Oh, cheering them on for a dirt bike race that he injured. It's been 10 years since. I woke up, it was completely raining. Needless to say, it was supposed to be a surprise, but I didn't end up going. I was kicking myself, and yet I think the universe has my back. The event was canceled and has been rescheduled to next Sunday. I still plan to surprise him. Will it be a happy surprise?
Yes.
I asked because it has been 10 years since he's been back on the course racing.
Absolutely. It would be a happy surprise, I hear. It's worth it to do it. And I'm so glad that the universe stopped you from going, because that would have sucked, hey?
Yeah. No kidding. All right. Her next question is, my friend Dina is going through a really rough patch right now. I feel as though she is one of my tribes and we will actually be old ladies living next to each other, lol. This friendship is very special to me. Do you see it as a long friendship?
It's a long friendship, but I hate to burst your bubble. You won't be living next to each other. You will be living near each other, but you're not going to be next door neighbors or anything like that. And definitely this is somebody you get to grow old with, I hear. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, my best friend Brandy's 50th birthday is coming up in January. The dates are January 18th through the 22nd. Do you see me being able to go to the beach house she rented?
Yes, I do.
All right. Her next question is, I just purchased a crystal ball. I felt called to it and I don't know where to begin or even if it's meant for me. Do you see me learning how to utilize this? Where do I begin?
Yeah. So the first thing you have to do, honey, is it's kind of getting into a meditative state. So look up scrying, and there's lots of different ways that can teach you how to do it, but basically use a crystal ball the same way we scry. Let go. Look at the different inclusions and allow impressions to come through. So when you're looking at the ball itself, when you're looking into it, what are you getting as an impression? Not necessarily of the ball itself, but just what's coming through, because it's more about what your impressions are. Okay. And it changes. So it's just practice it. But look up scrying. It'll help you to really figure out what you're doing.
All right. And she says, please donate my last question. Thank you so much for all that you do.
Thank you so much. You guys have been so generous on this live. How amazing is that?
And she said, happy early birthday. Thank you for being with us / me this year.
Aw, thank you, honey.
Thank you, Shuna. All right, let's give Shuna a big thank you. One of you gets a question from her.
Yeah.
All right. The first one that I see here is for Batul. Batul says, what does M think of me?
Definitely finds you interesting, likes your mind as what I hear. So your intellect, the way that you think, the way that you are, very much likes you is what I hear.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yep. And thanks, Shuna.
Yes, thank you, Shuna. All right, our next question here is from Malika Nelson, who gets 3 questions.
Sounds good.
Malika's first question here is, will I get the money for my car lease before the end of February?
You will, yes.
All right, Malika's next question is, can you describe the person who will be in my next relationship with?
Okay, so I see really dark brown hair, a darker complexion, it looks like, very, very brown eyes, a bit bigger ears is what I see. So the ears are standing out, something that you notice right away. Kind of has like, I would say, I don't know how to describe the nose, but it's a longer, a little bit larger nose. Is the best way to describe this individual. I do see some broad shoulders, probably around 5'9" is their height. Yeah, that's what I see.
All right. And Malika's last question is, when will I meet him?
It looks like they're coming in May is what I hear. So 5 months.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for her.
Okay.
All right. And we are on our last question here from Danielle Facio. Hello, Danielle. Welcome back again.
Hello, hello.
All right. Danielle gets 5 questions.
Okay.
Danielle's first question here is, hello. I will be seeing Rudy for Christmas. How will this go and how will he feel about seeing me?
So it does feel like it's going to be a nice visit. It feels very good. It feels to me like this is going to kind of move things in the right way with the two of you is what I hear.
All right. Danielle's next question is, he is with a third party, I believe. How is that going and how does he feel about her?
I hear likes this individual, but it's complicated or it's not a easy relationship is what I hear.
All right. Her next question is, he is going through a midlife crisis.
Yes.
Do you ever see us reconciling?
Yes.
All right. Danielle's next question is, we have been going through a lot the past few years.
Mhm.
Please tell me if I have anything to worry about. Any of my daughters? I feel like we kind of have been bumping heads lately.
No, I don't hear that you have anything huge to worry about. In fact, it looks like there is, so I do hear there's new life coming into the family. It does feel like somebody's going to have a child. It does feel like the bumping of heads is really it's going to subside because you're going to be needed is what I hear. So it's going to shift.
All right. And her last question is, as you mentioned before that I will meet someone new, please tell me what friend will introduce us and about this person and what he does career-wise. Thank you so much. You are amazing and enjoy your holidays.
Oh, thank you. I see this person is in the service industry. Feels to me like they might be like a restaurant manager or something to do with a restaurant is what it looks like, but they're in the management position is what it looks like. This individual, it feels like is coming through a close person to you. So you're going to be introduced, and it almost feels like they either go to their place, like go to the restaurant, and that's where they meet, and then they introduce you. So you don't have to do anything. Let's just say that. You literally just have to wait for it to line up. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much, Danielle. That's it for her.
Okay.
And that is it for our list. Thank you so much, everyone.
We did it. All right.
Also, thank you so much, Della, for following. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you. Hello, hello.
And thank you, Becky, for the rose.
Aw, thank you.
All right.
All right.
It is
Okay.
time for giveaways.
Giveaway times. All right. So we are going to do a giveaway for a subscriber, our top gifter, one of our audience members, and a mug for one of you. All right. We ready? We ready? Put your names in. Sorry, I got to do that part. Put your name in. If you've been here before, put your name in with a purple heart. If you are brand new and you've never been here before, put your name in with a yellow heart. And then we will pick. So spam us your names.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Yes.
All right, we'll do our subscriber first.
I saw the number 5.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Our subscriber winner is... Where's the subscriber? Veronica Gomez.
Hey, well, there you go.
They're all Veronica.
All right. There you go, Veronica. You got an extra question, honey. So you know what to do. Head up to the link in my bio, click the link and go to the I Am a Winner page. Fill out the information. You want an extra question for being a subscriber. Woohoo!
All right. Next is our audience
member. Let's do 3.
Sure. Sounds good.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, and 3. Our winner is another Veronica, but it's a different one. Veronica, Aqua, Pisces, Leo.
Love it. Aqua, Pisces, Leo. I can't get my fingers to work. You won an extra question, honey. So what you're going to do is you're going to head up to the link in my bio, click the link, go to the I Am a Winner page, fill out the information there. You won an extra question. Thank you so much
Yay.
for being here.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
All right, now it's time for our mug.
Muggy. Let's do 6.
All right, sounds good.
'Kay.
Ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Our winner is Bridget Altieri. Congratulations,
Bridget.
Bridget.
So Bridget, you're going to head up to the link in my bio, click the link, go to the I Am a Winner page, fill out the information there. You won a mug. Yay.
Yay! Congratulations.
Mhm.
All right, now it's time for our top gifter.
Top gifter. Before we do that,
Yes.
thank you everybody for being here, and we really appreciate you. And I am going to give away 3 free questions.
All right, sounds good.
Okay, so before we do the gifts
Okay.
for the top gifter.
All right, that sounds good. All right, feel free to start putting in some questions, everyone. Veronica says, we love you.
Aw, I love you guys too.
And Rebecca says, happy birthday. Nicole
Thank you.
says, we appreciate you.
Aw, thanks.
You guys are so sweet.
All right, you putting in your questions?
They are, yes.
Okay, good.
Give them just a moment
For
here.
sure.
And remember, everyone, that the mugs are now on sale. They're available through the link in the bio. There's only 45 available for purchase, and after that, we won't be printing any more of those.
Nope.
So if any of you want to go get that mug, you can do so through the link in the bio. All right, 3 free questions, you said?
Yeah.
All right,
Because 3 is a good number.
Yes. Our first one here is for Alejandra, who says, when will my sister get pregnant, or will she still struggle with infertility?
She will get pregnant, I hear. It does look like it will be in April for her. Yeah.
All right. Our next question is from Cheyenne, who says, when will Kane and I be in a relationship?
This is still, yeah, it's like 6 months before you guys are actually in a relationship. Yeah.
All right. And our last question here is for Gina. Gina says, did Tom see me yesterday, and what did he think?
Yes, I hear Tom did see you. Definitely was wanting to come over, but for whatever reason stopped. I don't know why I stopped myself, but that's what I get, is stopped myself. I hear you looked good.
All right.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Yes. Okay, let's do our top gifter now.
Our top gifter is Veronica Gomez.
Veronica!
Yay!
Thanks, Veronica. All right, you want an extra question, honey? So you know what to do. Head up to the link in my bio, click the link, go to the I Am a Winner page, fill out the information, and you want an extra question. Yay!
Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you so much, everybody, and we will see you after Christmas.
But remember,
But-
email questions are available through
That's
the
right.
link in the bio.
Email questions are available. I would highly recommend that you also sign up for our email list, because we do send out emails when our email questions are live, when we're going live, any information that might be coming up, that kind of stuff. So if you do want to get notified and you're not sure that you're going to get notified properly on TikTok, do it through our emailing list, which you can find in the link in my bio, okay?
Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you so much, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.